February 6 marks the 66th anniversary of the Queen's accession to the throne. Ceremonial gun salutes fired in Green Park rang out across the capital. 41 volleys fired by the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery at noon on Tuesday. Queen, as is tradition, marked the occasion privately at her Sandringham estate. Became Queen on February 6, 1952 upon the death of her father, King George Virgin Islands US. Today marks the 66th anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's accession to the throne. And gun salutes rang out across the UK's capital to celebrate the royal special day, with 41 volleys fired by the King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery in London's Green Park at noon. Dramatic pictures saw members of the King's Troop Horse Artillery make a grand entrance to the park, before firing the cannons at midday and then departing. Elizabeth is the longest reigning sovereign in British history, becoming Queen on February 6, 1952 aged just 25, on the death of her father King George Virgin Islands US, aged 56. Additionally, a 62-gun salute was staged at 1 p.m. by the Honourable Artillery Company at the Tower of London. The Queen is marking the milestone privately at her Sandringham estate in Norfolk. As she does most years, the Queen is reflecting on the anniversary of her father's death in private at Sandringham, where she has been staying for her annual winter break. George VI died quietly in his sleep at Sandringham House after suffering from lung cancer. At the time, Princess Elizabeth was thousands of miles away in Kenya on a Commonwealth tour with the Duke of Edinburgh when she learned of her father's death and her accession to the throne. Shortly afterwards she returned home a queen, marking the beginning of her journey to becoming the longest-standing sovereign in British history. This week a documentary series sees Lady Penn, a former lady-in-waiting to the Queen Mother and a friend of the Queen, reveal that a young Princess Elizabeth used to find walking into a crowded room daunting. Lady Penn appears in the new Channel 5 documentary series, Elizabeth, Our Queen, which begins on Tuesday to coincide with the 66th anniversary of the Queen's accession to the throne. Speaking of the documentary, she reveals, the Queen Mother told the Queen when she was very young to be brave. I think the Queen probably when she was young felt walking into a room full of people was rather daunting. So she said to her, what you want to do, when you walk into a room, walk through the middle of the door. Explaining herself further, she continued, and I think by that she meant, don't sort of go in apologetically. You walk through as if I'm in charge. I think that was very good advice. This year will be a busy one for the Windsors. The royal family will be celebrating 2 weddings, Prince Harry's and Princess Eugenie's. The Queen is also set to welcome 2 new great-grandchildren, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's 3rd child and Zara and Mike Tyndall's 2nd. The Prince of Wales also has a milestone birthday, he will turn 70 in November.